So the total recoverable losses, if the total losses are 300 gigalitres, the total recoverable losses are unlikely to be anything like that. They may only be a third of the total. So again, a naive extrapolation, I'm not saying it's true, you might be thinking only of 500 gigalitres across the basin, and that's saying nothing about how many of those are economically recoverable. So a quick top-down calculation. The southern MDB diversions are something like that on a long-term average. Those are the Murray-Darling Basin Authority's own water audit monitoring reports over the years. The Australian National Committee on Irrigation and Drainage periodically publish reports about various aspects of irrigation, including system efficiency, about 80%. So that's field delivery and that's losses. And if you continue to sort of subdivide that into where the bits go, quite a bit of it's in metre errors. It's not a real loss. You know, if your car fuel gauge is misreporting, you don't save fuel by fixing your fuel gauge. You just know better when to go and fill up. And that's the same here. If there are metre errors, you're not losing the water, you just don't know it very well. So you come down to evaporation, seeps and leaks, and from the seeps and leaks, the potential savings are probably less than 500 gigalitres, and again, some of that will not be economic. The real savings are unclear, and also, in terms of the potential savings, there's also, never mind whether they're economic, there's also the question as to whether any particular investment will recover 100% anyway. So if you line a canal, it probably doesn't recover 100% of the water anyway. So the real savings are unclear, but they're likely to be very much. And that's the real message I wanted to get across, that there is great uncertainty. These are fairly arm-waving calculations I've put before you. They haven't been done in detail in many places. They have been done in detail in a few places. There have been some particular detailed studies in some systems, and those particular detailed studies, I'm aware of some of them, they do nothing to dissuade me from this general argument that while there's uncertainty, it's unlikely to make more than a modest contribution to what we aspire to return to the environment. And I mention again, therefore, that we need careful accounting of the savings, in particular, careful assessment of return flows. And I'll say finally that here I've really only spoken about doing all of this for the purpose of saving water for the environment, or perhaps to return to irrigation for that matter. Delivery efficiency improvements may be desirable on other grounds, such as a better managed system that's more resilient to drought. So, you know, there are other reasons to do this, but insofar as our reason is to recover water for the environment, I don't think we should kid ourselves that there's massive amounts of water that really is lost that we can pick up fairly easily. I think that's not the case. Thank you.